Currently a backstroke ledge in lane 6. We are only their name. And if I think it's going too slow, I'll just panic. We have a coach or representative from Linslade and Peterborough, please. Coach or representative from Linslade and City of Peterborough. And could we ask the athletes for the 200-metre butterfly to make their way to the marshalling area, please? The marshalling area is in the canoe room. It's not in the normal marshalling space, the Cringleford Suite. It's in the canoe room at the end of the pool. Hello, do you have a relay team? Yes. You can't swim because you haven't filled out the declaration form. Declaration form? Yeah, the rules of swimming are that you have to put a declaration form to say the name of the swimmers. So you're going to need to fill it. If you've got, you fill it in right now. Yeah. It's online on the website. Is it the meet pack? Okay. No, it's electronic. Oh, okay. Time's up for 2 seconds. Okay, so a few minutes left. If we could have the first athletes for the 200-metre butterfly, please. hold it right to your lips.
Okay. Right. 17 low. Is that just okay. Okay. And then yeah. Right. Okay. Swimming team membership number.
The swimmer's membership number, if you know what it is.
What the
And then their name, date of birth.
swimmers membership number? No idea.
You don't need to do that one.
Oh, okay. So just put the swimmers, so name of the swimmer, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay, the warm-up is now finished. If we could have the athletes, please, to the marshalling area. Warm-up is now complete.
Swimmers, this is a test start. Take your mark.
Yeah. We do need the competitors now for the 200-metre butterfly. Immediately to the marshalling area, please, so that we may start on time. Coach or representative from the City of Peterborough, please, to the timing suite. Final call for the coach or team manager from the City of Peterborough. We are missing a relay team declaration. And we now need the 50 backstroke to marshalling as well. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for the first final of the evening. This is the girls' 15 years, 200 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, Holly Hawkins. In lane 2, Lara Traherne. In lane 3, Kate Cotter. In lane 4, Sky Carter. In lane 5, Georgia Holgate. In lane 6, Charlotte Smith. In lane 7, Lexi O'Connor. And in lane 8, Louise Webster. This is the girls' 15 years, 200 meters butterfly final. Away we are then with the first final here in Norwich. The first final we've seen in the East region at a long course championships since 2019. And by golly, are we happy to be back. 200 butterfly is the first event. Eight swimmers in the water here, and you can see the sun glistening through the windows at Sports Park in Norwich. What a beautiful day it is for some swimming. Kate Cotter in lane 3 looks to be leading the way, but close between her and Sky Carter. Also Charlotte Smith close on this one too. It is Kate Cotter over first in 3, Charlotte Smith over second, and Sky Carter third, but this could be a very interesting first final here.
$50 freestyle to marshalling, please.
We've already seen Sky Carter have some fantastic swims both this morning and this afternoon. And she seems to be doing pretty well here. Kate Cotter currently sat in second position. Not a lot at the 50-meter turn end, but this margin is increasing. We already saw Basildon take home some of the first gold medals of the championships. It looks like they are set to take home some more. 5 meters to go, and Sky Carter is going to pick up the first gold medal of the evening. She does it in 2:22.79, and look at that, Charlotte Smith takes second after sitting in third or fourth throughout the final 100. She gets second in 2:26.61. Kate Cotter picks up the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls' 16 years, 200 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, Anouk Zucchini. In lane 2, Jasmine Coleman. In lane 3, Olivia Church. In lane 4, Matilda Ransom. In lane 5, Olivia Newman-Barunis. In lane 6, Florence Crowley. In lane 7, Romilly Marks. And in lane 8, Amy Borum. This is the girls' 16 years, 200 meters butterfly final. And away we go then with the second final at the East Region Championships 2022. Matilda Ransom occupying that centre lane for the city of Cambridge. Olivia, Newman Baronis of Putteridge, second fastest into this final. And she is right on the heels of Matilda Ransom. A good 8 seconds separated these two swimmers in the heat, so we should see a quite clear victory from Ransom in this final, but Newman Baroni is having none of that. Matilda Ransom is over first, 1:44.27 with 50 meters to go. Olivia Newman Baroni is about 2 or so seconds behind. 25 meters remaining here, and Matilda Ransom from the city of Cambridge looks set to take home Cambridge's first gold medals of the evening. 5 meters to go for Matilda Ransom, who takes regional gold in 2:21.76. Olivia Newman Baronius picks up the silver in 2:25.89. Where is the bronze medal going to come from? It's going to be lane 6. Florence Crowley takes that 2:36.82 her time. Gold to Ransom, silver to Newman Baronis, and bronze to Crowley. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls 17 years and over 200 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, Tia Gardiner. In lane 2, Ellie O'Keefe. In lane 3, Hannah Willis. In lane 4, Sarah Kolaska. In lane 5, Harriet Salisbury. In lane 6, Charlotte White. In lane 7, Menna Walmsley. And in lane 8, Isabella Porzio. This is the women's 17 years and over 200 meters butterfly final. The first senior final now in this 200 butterfly. Sarah Kolaska from Hatfield, the fastest in, but this could be close between Harriet Salisbury. 2:24.52 her time compared to Sarah Kolaska's 2:24.45, so just 0.07 separating Kolaska from Salisbury. It is Kolaska over first, but again, we're talking hundredths of seconds here. Again, it is those 7 100ths separating them at this stage. And every time one takes a lead, the other has a couple of good strokes, and they seem to edge themselves that little bit further forwards. Into the last 50 meters. Harriet Salisbury is over first, and she's over first by some margin now. 143.15 compared to 144.70. There's more than a second in it with 50 meters to go. Will it remain similar at the end for these two swimmers, or does Sarah Kalaska have something else left in the tank? We will surely find out in just a couple of a moment's time. 15 meters to go, and Harriet Salisbury looks very strong in lane 5. Into the last 5 meters, and it is absolutely going to be Harriet Salisbury that takes a gold medal. 2:21.59 for Harriet Salisbury to take the gold medal. The silver comes from Sarah Kalaska, and that bronze medal from Hannah Willis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the boys 15 years, 50 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, in lane 1, Oliver Scrimshaw. In lane 2, Janos Kadar. In lane 3, Jacob Ray. In lane 4, Ashton Redhead. In lane 5, Ryan Wall. In lane 6, Edward Ormsby. In lane 7, Harrison Shaw. And in lane 8, Joe Hammond. This is the boys 15 years, 50 meters backstroke final. And these are going to come quick and fast. 8 swimmers in the pool, and they'll only be in it for less than 30 seconds. Ashton Redhead in lane 4 is, of course, the fastest qualifier into this final. But it looks like Ryan Wall having quite a good swim from 5. Just 10 meters remaining here. Under the flags they go, and it is not clear who is going to get to that wall first. Ashton Redhead does it from lane 4, 28.94. Oliver Scrimshaw second, and Jacob Ray third. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the boys 16 years, 50 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, Thomas Small. In lane 2, Maddox Roberts. In lane 3, Jack McDonald. In lane 4, Nathaniel Mapley. In lane 5, William Ellard. In lane 6, Manuka Yakudi. In lane 7, Diego Derrington. And in lane 8, Jake Moore. This is the boys 16 years, 50 meters backstroke final. Second 50 of the evening, Nathaniel Mapley fastest in, 28.34, puts about 2/10 of a second, between him and lane 5, William Ellard. And again, very little separating the two fastest swimmers seated in. It looks like Mapley is going to take it. He does, 28.44 for Nathaniel Mapley to take the gold. Silver to William Ellard and bronze to Jack McDonald. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes to our next event. This is the boys 17 years and over, 50 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, Fabian Brudnicki. In lane 2, Matthew Aldred. In lane 3, Benjamin Green. In lane 4, Nathan Wells. In lane 5, Marin de Villard. In lane 6, Tobias Oglesby. In lane 7, Jack Hill. And in lane number 8, Zach Campbell-Morgan. This is the men's 17 years and over, 50 meters backstroke final. And now to 17 years final in the 50 backstroke. Nathan Wells of West Norfolk, 27.34 again. Less than a tenth of a second between him and second fastest qualifier, Marin de Villard. So this could go absolutely anybody's way. Under the 5 meter flags they go. And this could come from 4 or 3. It is Nathan Wells, 27.12, that picks up the gold. Marin Villard takes the silver, and the bronze comes from Benjamin Green. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls' 15 years, 50 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, Mia Lowe. In lane 2, Georgia Holgate. In lane 3, Natalie Taylor. In lane 4, Sky Carter. In lane 5, Amara Addison. In lane 6, Grace Greenhalf. In lane 7, Zahad Mohammed. And in lane 8, Lisa Lineman. This is the girls' 15 years, 50 meters freestyle final. Just 0.2 of a second separates Sky Carter from Amara Addison. We've already seen Carter take home a gold medal just a few moments ago in the 200 meters butterfly, and that is not an easy event to swim and then jump back in and do another final only 10 minutes or so later. However, Sky Carter is going to do that, no problem. Into the wall she goes. She takes it in 26.68. Fantastic swim from Carter. Silver for Amara Addison and bronze for Natalie Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls' 16 years, 50 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, Anna Lucia Fenner. In lane 2, Greta Goddard. In lane 3, Olivia Cooper. In lane 4, Matilda Bogle. In lane 5, Charlotte Williams. In lane 6, Karis Rose Bunn. In lane 7, Alexa Mann. And in lane number 8, Connie Davies. This is the girls' 16 years, 50 meters freestyle final. Second of the 3 50-meter freestyle finals. Matilda Bogle fastest in 27.29 in the heats earlier on today. Looks very close at the moment between Matilda Bogle in 4 and Charlotte Williams in 5 as they approach the wall here. It is Matilda Bogle that takes it, 27.70. Charlotte Williams second, and bronze goes to Olivia Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls' 17 years and over, 50 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, Tia Gardner. In lane 2, Natalie Sanford. In lane 3, Sasha Thomas. In lane 4, Mia Maspers. In lane 5, May Bradburn. In lane 6, Yana Spinner. In lane 7, Jessica Woodward. And in lane 8, Georgia Monday. This is the women's 17 years and over 50-meter freestyle final. Just 7/100ths of a second separates Maspers in 4 from Bradburn in 5. So this could again be a close one. Watch lane 7 as well, though. Woodward looking good here too. 10 meters to go, and could this actually come from the outside here as they approach the red zone? Who is going to get to the wall first? It is Sasha Thomas from lane 3, 26.80 for her. Silver from Mia Maspers in the center, and then the bronze comes from Natalie Sanford. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 15 years, 100 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Patch Robinson. In lane 2, Lucas Hartley. In lane 3, Lewis Andrews. In lane 4, Edward Ormsby. In lane 5, Ben Buckley. In lane 6, Daniel Boboy. In lane 7, Charlie McKinnon. And in lane number 8, Benjamin Target. This is the boys 15 years, 100 meters breaststroke final. Breaststroke in the water then. Edward Ormsby from the city of Cambridge in the center lane. 1:11 flat, his time earlier today to qualify fastest into this 15 years 100 breaststroke final. Ben Buckley 73 hundredths behind. Though it's Patch Robinson in lane 1 who's over first. 33.37 as a 50-meter split for Patch Robinson. Can he possibly maintain that lead all the way home here? It would be quite some swim to win a regional final from lane 1, but stranger things have happened. 15 meters remain, and Edward Ormsby looks strong here, but Ben Buckley is coming at him in lane 5. Into the final 5 meters. Is it going to be Ormsby? Is it going to be Buckley? Into the wall they go. Edward Ormsby takes it in 1:10.56. Ben Buckley picks up silver, but nearly got a gold, and then Lewis Andrews in 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, but I can't go quite as quick as I did last time because I'm on the wrong page. All right, here we go. In lane 1, Austin Harrop. In lane 2, Jack Renouf. In lane 3, Joss Martin. In lane 4, Daniel Hollis. In lane 5, Glennon Lee. In lane 6, Joseph Burns. In lane 7, Louis James. And in lane number 8, Oliver Blight. This is the boys 16 years, 100 meters breaststroke final. On a breaststroke for 16-year-olds, Daniel Hollis from the city of St. Albans, the only swimmer under the 1:10 mark. 1:09.94 he went. That gives him a decent advantage on Glennon Lee, possibly around 2 seconds actually. So we should expect to see Daniel Hollis dominate in this final. But Josh Martin in 3 seems to be going with. Austin Harrop not looking bad either on the outside. 25 meters remaining here, and Daniel Hollis looks like he should be okay, but Josh Martin and Glennon Lee coming from either side, and they'll be doing everything in their power to try and snatch that gold medal from him. Into the final 5 meters here, and Daniel Hollis looks like he's going to take the gold. He does in 69.62, improving on his time from earlier. Josh Martin takes the silver, and the bronze comes from Glennon Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 17 years and over, 100 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Joseph Caldwell. In lane 2, Tyler Toombs. In lane 3, Freddie Laws. In lane 4, Lawrence Palmer. In lane 5, Olivier Vedren. In lane 6, William Loveman. In lane 7, Harvey Hall. And in lane 8, Daryl Rands. This is the men's 17 years and over 100 meters breaststroke final. Into the 100 breaststroke then for the men's 17 years and over. Lawrence Palmer went 63.04 in the heats in order to qualify fastest into this final. I seem to remember saying that he has the 6th fastest time clocked short course in the last 12 months in Great Britain. So expected to do well here. Of course, slightly different for these swimmers in the long course pools. 15 meters remaining now for Lawrence Palmer. Into the last 5, and he is absolutely going to take this senior final. 62.74 for Lawrence Palmer. That's his fastest long course time. Olivia Vedren takes up the silver and the bronze from Freddie Laws on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls' 15 years, 200 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Elizabeth Wright. In lane 2, Megan Gray. In lane 3, Lily Davis. In lane 4, Kirsty Neal. In lane 5, Mia Lowe. In lane 6, Isabel Cameron. In lane 7, Charlotte Sanford. And in lane 8, Scarlett Harrison Muller. This is the women's 15 years, 200 meters breaststroke final. And I get to calm down for a few races or so into the calm pace of a 200 breaststroke swim. Kirsty Neal from Bishop Stortford occupying that centre lane, the fastest qualifier into this event. 2:39.53 was her time earlier on today. And that puts her 6 seconds ahead of Mia Lowe in lane 5. So it should be a pretty open and closed case here. This should be Kirsty Neal's race to win. And it looks good so far. A little bit closer in terms of who might be looking for the silver and the bronze medals at this stage. Kirsty Neal is over first at the halfway point, 1:17.12. Her 100-meter split. That puts her about 2 seconds ahead of Mia Lowe in 5 at the moment. And Kirsty Neal is just continuing to pull away now from the rest of the pool. .50 meters to go for Kirsty Neal in lane 4. Close between Mia Lowe and Lily Davis at the moment in terms of who is going to get the silver and the bronzes, but I feel like currently we can be pretty secure in expecting Kirsty Neal to take home the gold medal. Remember, her time in the heats was 2:39.53. She'll be happy with anything faster than that if she can go faster than that. 10 meters remaining before Kirsty Neal takes home her gold medal here in Norwich. Into the wall comes Kirsty Neal. 2:41.62, a little bit slower than she went earlier on, but she's done enough to take a gold medal at a regional level, which is no mean feat. Mia Lowe picks up the silver, and the bronze comes from Lily Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls' 16 years, 200 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Amola Jazar. In lane 2, Yasmin Meadows. In lane 3, Beth Young. In lane 4, Olivia Cooper. In lane 5, Matilda Ransom. In lane 6, Daisy Mixer. In lane 7, Macy Dexter. And in lane 8, Elijah Britton. This is the girls' 16 years, 200 meters breaststroke final. Just coming up to halfway in the second of the free 200 breaststroke finals. And Beth Young is our leader at the moment from lane 3. 1:16.25. Olivia Cooper in the center there. 2:45.3 was her time earlier today. That's about half a second quicker than Matilda Ransom in 5. However, if the Basildon swimmer wants to get to the end of this 200 breaststroke first, she's got to put an awful lot of effort into the last 75 meters here. It still continues to be Beth Young in lane 3 leading the way. She was a good 2 seconds behind in the heats. 2:42.68 was her heat swim. And now just 50 meters of water stands between her and taking a regional gold if she can hang on. Matilda Ransom in 5, looking strong here as well. 25 meters to go. You can see Beth Young glancing over to the right. She can see where Matilda Ransom is. She knows how much she'll need to put in order to beat her to the wall. This could come quite close between Beth Young in 3 and Matilda Ransom in lane 5. Under the 5 meter flags they come pretty much together. I think Beth Young still has the advantage and she is going to take the regional gold. 2:40.04. Matilda Ransom just half a second behind. 2:40.55. And then Olivia Cooper picks up the bronze, but a fantastic swim from Beth Young to take that gold medal from lane 3. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls 17 years and over, 200 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Isabella Porzio. In lane 2, Chloe Butler. In lane 3, Kaylin Hartley. In lane 4, Molly Monk. In lane 5, Georgia Maggs. In lane 6, Charlotte White. In lane 7, Sarah O'Brien. And in lane 8, Caitlin Richardson. This is the girls 17 years and over, 200 meters breaststroke final. Should be the fastest of the 200 breaststroke finals. Molly Monk went 2:39.04. That puts her an entire 6, in fact, possibly 7 seconds ahead of Georgia Maggs. 2:39.04 compared to 2:41.89. Slight math error there, 2-second difference between the two swimmers in the middle lane in the heats. Still expecting Molly Monk to swim well nonetheless. 1:15.66 over first at 100 meters. Caitlin Hartley in 3, currently sat just under a second behind. And Caitlin Hartley is absolutely trying to stay with Molly Monk here as much as she can, and is definitely in contention for a silver medal. Only a stroke separating them at the moment. The thing is, with breaststroke, it can seem like a big time difference, but actually in terms of stroke rate, couple of quick strokes and you can catch that time back up fast, though Molly Monk is cementing her lead here now, starting to pull further and further forward as she approaches 15 meters to go. Caitlin Hartley has done everything she can to try and get into contention with the medals, but in the end, I think it is very clearly going to be Molly Monk that takes the women's 17 years and over 200 breaststroke gold medal. She does in 2:35.42. Caitlin Hartley picks up the silver. And the bronze comes from Georgia Maggs in the end there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 15 years, 100 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, Isaac Ferrugia. In lane 2, Ethan Howard. In lane 3, Toby Martin. In lane 4, Oliver Pike. In lane 5, Zach Troman. In lane 6, Sandy Sassines. And in lane 7, Kevin Moldovan. This is the boys 15 years, 100 meters butterfly final. Well over halfway in this first of the 300 butterfly finals. Oliver Pike, 28.40 at the turn end. 102.14 gives him exactly a second on Zach Troman on paper, but these two swimmers are coming thick and fast, and it looks like Zach Troman could be in with a chance here at pipping him to the post and getting the regional gold. Into the wall they come. Which way round will it go? 101.24 as Norwich erupts for Zach Troman. Second was Oliver Pike in 101.48, but a quick final there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 16 years 100 butterfly final. In lane 1, Jason Ho. In lane 2, Maddox Roberts. In lane 3, William Ellard. In lane 4, Archie Chamberlain. In lane 5, Matthew Baker. In lane 6, Henry Dean. In lane 7, Louis James. And in lane 8, Luca Page. This is the boys 16 years 100 meters butterfly final. Both Archie Chamberlain in 4 and Matthew Baker in 5 went under a minute to qualify as the fastest two in this final. Chamberlain 11/100ths of a second faster, but it's not him over first. That's William Ellard in lane 3 at the moment, and he didn't go under the minute barrier. He was 8/100ths outside the minute barrier. There's 15 remaining, and this is going to be another close final, ladies and gents. William Ellard is in 3. Matthew Baker is in 5. It looks like Ellard goes under the 5-meter flags first, and he should take the regional gold medal. He does in 59.47. Second was Matthew Baker, and third there was Chamberlain. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the men's 17 years and over 100 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, Thomas Page. In lane 2, George Whiteman. In lane 3, Harry Jones. In lane 4, Charles White. In lane 5, Jake Thomas Mansfield. In lane 6, Matthew Aldred. In lane 7, Callum Davis. And in lane 8, Sami Zamzami. This is the Ben 17 years and over 100 meters butterfly final. Lots and lots of swimmers under that minute in this one. Lanes 2 through 7 all went 59 or 58 point. Charles White, the fastest of those, obviously, because he's in that middle lane. 58 flat was his qualifying time to qualify fastest in this final, but he's not over first at the far end. That is Thomas Page, one of the only two swimmers that didn't go under a minute in the final. Dropping slightly behind now in the water, however, it looks like lane 3, that's Harry Jones, swimming well at the moment as we come under the 15-meter marker. Harry Jones seems to be having an excellent swim here, but also Thomas Mansfield, in lane 5 is coming thick and fast too. Who's going to get to the wall first? It is lane 3, Harry Jones, 57.54. What a quick swim. Second was Thomas Mansfield, and then third was White. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls 15 years, 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, Camille Vania. In lane 2, Lexi O'Connor. In lane 3, Megan Donovan. In lane 4, Evangeline Pierce. In lane 5, Amara Addison. In lane 6, Georgia Holgate. In lane 7, Isabel Mather. And in lane 8, Amelie Crabb. This is the girls' 15 years, 200 meters backstroke final. .200 backstroke for the 15-year-old girls then. Evangeline Pierce was the fastest qualifier. Her time into these heats, 2:23.80, puts her an entire 3 seconds ahead of Amara Addison in 5. These two swimmers swimming pretty close together though, and it wasn't Evangeline Pierce who turned first at 50. Turning for 100, and Evangeline Pierce is over first there, 69.61 for the Basildon and Phoenix swimmer. Amara Addison not letting go yet though. .75 meters to go, and Pierce does look strong and does look well, but she's going to have a solid last 50 if she wants to comfortably take this 200 backstroke final. Amara Addison continues to stick with, but she is now a second behind Pierce. And this is where things start to speed up. Time to push as hard as you can with 25 meters to go. Evangeline Pierce should be set to take a gold medal, but Amara Addison is going to give it everything she has in the final 15, and this is getting a little bit close here with 10 to go. Evangeline Pierce should have this, but Amara Addison keeps closing that gap. Will she close it enough? Under the flags they go. Who will get to the wall first? Evangeline Pierce does it, 2:24.45. That was close at the end there. Amara Addison picks up the silver and Megan Donovan the bronze. But very good swim from Addison that almost got her a gold medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls' 16 years, 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, Chloe Staines. In lane 2, Connie Davies. In lane 3, Greta Goddard. In lane 4, Matilda Bogle. In lane 5, Charlotte Williams. In lane 6, Karis Rose Bunn. In lane 7, Alexa Mann. And in lane 8, Olivia Clark. This is the girls' 16 years, 200 meters backstroke final. Matilda Bogle leading the way so far on this one, as to be expected, 2:18.87 her heat swim. Charlotte Williams was 2:25.62, so we're looking at a massive gap there of 7 seconds or so. And Matilda Bogle is over first at 100 meters, and she does have a 3-second lead there too. Clear water between her and Charlotte Williams at this moment in time. In fact, increasingly clear water between the two swimmers. Into the final 50 meters then for Matilda Bogle in that center lane for here. Charlotte Williams sat comfortably in second position, and this is one of the most comfortable finals that we have seen here. Absolutely does not take away from the display of swimming that we've seen here from Bogle in 4. Into the last 10 meters now is Matilda Bogle of Team Ipswich. She's going to approach the wall and take gold. In 2:20.36 is the finish time, a little bit outside her heat swim, but she didn't need to go that quick to take the gold medal. Charlotte Williams picks up the silver in 2:26.18, and then Connie Davies takes the bronze medal. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the women's 17 years and over 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, Georgina Monday. In lane 2, Megan Pye. In lane 3, Sophie O'Keefe. In lane 4, Neve James. In lane 5, Charlie Joyce. In lane 6, Gracie Kay. In lane 7, Hannah Willis. And in lane 8, Abigail Crawley. This is the women's 17 years and over 200 meters backstroke final. This should again be a 200 backstroke final that is pretty set in stone. Neve James for Bishop Stortford, 2:19.50 qualifying time. Puts her 3 seconds ahead of Charlie Joyce in lane 5. And it does seem that Neve James has the edge here. Not by a huge margin at this point, though. And silver and bronze well up for contention too. Charlie Joyce looks good for a silver at the moment. Gracie Kay looks good for a bronze. Over at the far end, and still less than a second separating, sorry, slightly more than a second separating 4 from 5 at this stage. Neve James really starting to pull forward now in this 200 backstroke. She's only got 15 meters left before she takes a regional gold medal in the event. That seems absolutely set in stone now as she passes under the 5-meter flags. Where silver and bronze would come from could be a little bit more up for contention. It is Neve James that takes gold in 2:21.29. Charlie Joyce picks up the silver and Gracie Kay picks up the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 15 years 100 freestyle final. In lane 1, Zach Troman. In lane 2, Jacob Ray. In lane 3, James Williamson. In lane 4, Ryan Wall. In lane 5, Harrison Shaw. In lane 6, Patch Robinson. In lane 7, Ashton Redhead. And in lane 8, Lucas Hartley. This is the boys 15 years 100 meters freestyle final. So, the splash and dash of the 100 freestyle then. Ryan Wall from the city of Cambridge went 57.55 to get that centre lane in this heat. But it's Harrison Shaw in 5 who's over first. Not much separated those swimmers, just 0.2 of a second separated them on paper earlier on today. 15 metres to go, and this is close here, ladies and gents, between lane 4, lane 3, and also lane 6 is in contention here too. Into the wall comes Ryan Wall. He takes it in 57.28 to pick up the gold medal. James Williamson takes the silver and Patch Robinson the bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the boys 16 years 100 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, Louis James. In lane 2, Archie Chamberlain. In lane 3, Maddox Roberts. In lane 4, Matthew Baker. In lane 5, William Ellard. In lane 6, Jack McDonald. In lane 7, Max Arnold. And in lane 8, Mason Allen. This is the boys 16 years 100 meters freestyle final. And the 16 years final is underway. Matthew Baker, 53 dead. There is a whole second and then 23 hundredths in this final between the fastest 2 qualifiers, which is an awful lot in a 100 freestyle final. So we should expect that Matthew Baker should take this without too much trouble at all. He does have half a body length at the moment on Maddox Roberts in lane 3, who, as things stand, should take home a silver. But Matthew Baker just seems to pull further and further forward. Remember, it's 53 flat that he went earlier today. 53.34 for Matthew Baker to take the regional gold medal. The silver comes from Maddox Roberts and the bronze was from Max Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the boys 17 years and over 100 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, Jack Hill. In lane 2, James Spears. In lane 3, Nathan Wells. In lane 4, Ben Blas. In lane 5, Reese Housden. In lane 6, Jack Borsell. In lane 7, Marin de Villard. And in lane 8, Ashley Coombs. This is the men's 17 years and over 100 meters freestyle final. And away goes the 17 years and over 100 freestyle final. Actually, arguably, technically slower than the 16 years final. Matthew Baker did clock a quicker time in the heat this morning than the fastest open age swimmer, and that is, of course, Ben Blowers in lane 4. And he is over first at the 50-meter end, 23.36. That 50-meter split, he is going to have to work hard here if he wants to guarantee himself a Swim England East Region gold medal. 25 meters remain now, and there is not a lot separating any of these swimmers. This could go any of about 4 ways at 15 meters. All the swimmers breathing towards each other, all looking to see who can get to that wall first. Into the 5-meter flags they go. We're going to have to rely on the scoreboard on this one. Jack Bonsell picks it up from lane 6 in 53.18. Silver comes from Nathan Wells, and the bronze from Reese Housden. Oh, goodness me, it's 50s again. This is the girls' 15 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Lily Davis. In lane 2, Kirsty Neal. In lane 3, Megan Gray. In lane 4, Mia Lowe. In lane 5, Charlotte Sanford. In lane 6, Isabel Cameron. In lane 7, Alice Green. And in lane 8, Amelia Murphy. This is the girls' 15 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. .50 breaststroke then for the 15-year-old girls. Mia Lowe, 34.36 compared to Charlotte Sanford's 35.50 in lane 5. So we should expect a fast swim here from the Basildon swimmer in that center lane. And absolutely, it looks like she's going to take this 50 pretty handily here. Into the wall she goes. The time is 34.81. Actually, we have a joint first place, joint gold medals between Mia Lowe in 4, Kirsty Neal in 2. They will share the gold medals. The bronze goes to Lily Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls' 16 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane number 1, Lily Blount. In lane 2, Isabella Green. In lane 3, Charlotte Williams. In lane 4, Beth Young. In lane 5, Lauren Gore. In lane 6, Daisy Mixer. In lane 7, Olivia Cooper. And in lane 8, Alexa Mann. This is the women's 16 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. .25 left of this 50 breaststroke final in the 16 years age group. Beth Young a whole 2 seconds on the rest of the pool here, so this is absolutely going to be Beth Young that takes the gold medal. To have 2-second advantage on a 50 is a lot of time. And she takes it in 33.05. The silver comes from Charlotte Williams and the bronze from Lauren Gore. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls' 17 years and over, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, Katie Andrews. In lane 2, Georgia Maggs. In lane 3, Molly Monk. In lane 4, Ashley Ransom. In lane 5, Caitlin Hartley. In lane 6, Sarah O'Brien. In lane 7, Yana Spinner. And in lane 8, Kira Wookie. This is the women's 17 years and over 50 meters breaststroke final. This is the final, individual final of the session here in Norwich. It's the 17 years and over 50 breaststroke final. Ashley Ransom again has about a second on the rest of the pool here. And that pink Hatfield hat is leading the way, no doubt about that. Into the wall she goes to take gold in 33.05. Molly Monk picks up a silver, and the bronze comes from Katie Andrews.
Okay, so there's no marshalling for the relays. If we could have the first heat behind the blocks, please.
Just waiting on the swimmers to be ready, and we'll be underway in just a moment with the first of our relays here in Norwich. This is Heat 1 of the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. 4x100 freestyle relay for the men aged 14 to 16 years. And then we'll have the medley version of this for the women afterwards. What a way to end a session of finals here in Norwich, and what an excellent session of finals we have had this evening. Joint gold medals, countless personal best times, some absolutely fascinating and exciting action across the course of the evening. I really do hope you have enjoyed it, and I really do hope that you will join us tomorrow and Monday, whether that's here at Sports Park or online watching on the stream. Hi to you guys as well. Currently, lane 5, Norwich Swan is leading the way. Lewis Andrews is in the water for them at the moment. Hatfield in second. Oliver Blight is their swimmer, and the City of Peterborough in third. Jack Swindale is swimming for them. 15 meters until we are at halfway. Very tight actually now between Swan in 5 and Hatfield in 4. Very, very tight. Just 0.2 of a second or so separating those swimmers as things stand. And now it's Hatfield in the lead. 2:24.60 puts them 0.6 of a second ahead of Norwich Swan in lane 5. Jason Ho is swimming in 4 for Hatfield. Manuka Yayakodi is swimming in lane 5 for Norwich Swan. Into the last takeover now. The final leg is about to enter the water for Hatfield. And now in for Norwich as well. And don't rule out the City of Peterborough B team either. Hatfield still over first, and there's about a 2-second lead at the moment, but this is going to come down to the wire, certainly in terms of who's going to be second and third to the wall. 25 metres remaining, and Finlay Arnup for Norwich Swan doing everything he can to catch Lucas Hartley in this first of 2 4x100 freestyle heats. It is going to be Hatfield into the wall first. 3:54.29 is the time. Norwich Swan are in second and City of Peterborough in third on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams for our next event. This is the men's 14-16 years 4x100 meters freestyle relay. In lane number 1, Potter's Bar. In lane 2, Thurrock. In lane 3, the City of Peterborough A. In lane 4, Basildon and Phoenix A. In lane 5, the City of St Albans. In lane 6, Basildon and Phoenix B. And in lane 7, the City of Cambridge. This is the men's 14-16 years 4x100 meters freestyle relay. City of Peterborough A out first and fastest on this final heat of the 4x100 freestyle relay here at the Swimmingland Region Champs. Amazed that's the first time I've said East Midlands, in fact, all day. And they're over first at the first takeover as well. Josh Martin was the swimmer that got them there. 57-4-2, their split. Not a lot in it at the moment between the City of Peterborough in 3 and lane 7, which is the City of Cambridge, of course. The two neighbours will be keen to beat one another to the wall, I am sure. "25 metres to go of this second leg here of the 4x100 freestyle, and City of Cambridge, Edward Ormsby swimming for them at the moment, and he has pulled them into the lead here. Basildon and Phoenix trying to get themselves into contention also. It is the City of Cambridge over first, the City of Peterborough over second, Basildon and Phoenix over third, and St Albans, don't rule those out either, in the centre lane. This is going to be one hell of a relay, folks. Ryan Wall is the swimmer for the City of Cambridge at the moment, and he is absolutely leading the way. City of Peterborough have Orlando Deering in the water, but can they be caught here? Orlando Deering from the City of Cambridge is over first, and that margin is increasing for Cambridge. I'll be very surprised if anyone can catch them, so we now need to think about who is going to get the silvers and the bronzes. 3 teams are looking for medals there. That is the City of Peterborough in lane number 3, Basildon and Phoenix in lane 4, and 5, which is the City of St Albans. The City of Cambridge continue to dominate their lead. There is no doubt about the fact that they are going to win this fastest heat. No doubt whatsoever that they are going to win this fastest heat. 25 metres to go. I say that, now lane 3 are starting to come back a little bit, aren't they? 15 metres to go. I think that the City of Cambridge should have this one fairly set in stone, but look at where the silvers and the bronze medals are going. That is why Norwich is erupting at this moment in time. Cambridge take the gold, but where is the silver going to come from? It's 5 in the end. The City of St Albans take the silver medal, and the bronze comes from lane 4, Basildon and Phoenix. An absolutely fantastic relay. The noise inside Sports Park Norwich was phenomenal during that. But absolutely well done to the City of Cambridge, well done to the City of St Albans, well done to the City of Peterborough, and well done to Basildon and Phoenix. This is the men's 17 years and over 400 freestyle relay, Heat 1. Just 3 teams in this first 4x100 freestyle relay for the 17 years and over men. Norwich Swan go in 5. Sorry, no. Lane 5 is Colchester, lane 4 is Durham, and lane 3 is Thurrock. And this is pretty close at the moment between Thurrock in 3 and Colchester in 5. Most of the way now through the second leg. And those two swimmers just 0.07 separating Thurrock from Colchester at the moment in favour of Thurrock. Ethan Martin currently in the pool for Thurrock. Alfie Francis in the water for Colchester. And still not an awful lot in it at the far end, though Thurrock seem to be coming fairly thick and fast in lane 3 at the moment. They seem to think that they can be in with a chance of putting in a very decent time in this first heat. And I said that. Colchester now leading the way in lane 5 after that turn, and we're now on to the final leg of this relay. Jude Hills currently swimming for Thurrock. Callum Karani swimming for Colchester. 25 metres or so remaining for Thurrock, and it is absolutely clear that they are going to take the lead on this heat. 15 to go, and it has been a fantastic final swim here from Jude Hills of Thurrock. He's going to take the heat in a time of 3:46.17. Callum Karani in second there for Colchester. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the men 17 years and over 4x100 meters freestyle relay. In lane 1, Linslade. In lane 2, the city of Peterborough. In lane 3, West Suffolk. In lane 4, the city of Cambridge. In lane 5, the city of Norwich. In lane 6, West Norfolk. And in lane 7, Watford. This is the men's 17 years and over 4x100 meters freestyle relay. We already saw the city of Cambridge take the last relay in the 14-16 years 4x100 free. They'll be wanting to take it in the 17 years and over age group as well. Though City of Peterborough are out first, and I'm sure that they've got something to show here too. City of Cambridge is over first. Jack Bonsell, 53.12. Very fast split there to open up this relay, fastest heat. It's now Hugo Bellamy swimming in lane 4 for the City of Cambridge. City of Norwich have Harry Jones in the water in 5. But he's currently sat in 4th position. West Suffolk are in 3rd as things stand, with the City of Peterborough in 2nd. Approaching halfway, and City of Cambridge have a lead, but that lead is absolutely not guaranteed to exist in 200 metres time. Hugo Bellamy finishes his leg for Cambridge. Into the water now. Go the 3rd legs. Thomas Page is in 3. Harry Robinson is in 4. Jack Abram is in 5. And the City of Cambridge continues to lead. They've got a couple of seconds at the moment on both the City of Peterborough and the City of Norwich. And do not rule West Suffolk in lane 3 out either here. Final takeover approaching now. City of Cambridge over 1st, City of Norwich over 2nd, West Suffolk in 3rd, City of Peterborough are in 4th at the moment. Into the final few metres, it's Thomas Woolley in the water for the City of Cambridge in that centre lane 4. He looks set to take this final heat of the 4x100 freestyle relay in the men's 17 years and over age group without a shadow of a doubt. Where the silver and the bronze are going to come from, though, could be anybody's guess. In 5, you've got the City of Norwich. In 3, you've got West Suffolk. Both of them will want the silvers, but only one of them can obviously have them. And also, Ben Blower's doing everything he can to try and make that medal a gold one. Into the wall comes the City of Cambridge to take gold again. 3:35.75 for the City of Cambridge. Easy gold medal for them. Ben Blowers takes the silver for the City of Norwich. And then West Suffolk pick up the bronze medals. This is the women's 14-16 years, 400 metres medley relay, heat 1. Or at least it will be as soon as the backstroke start wedges are installed. First heat of. First heat of. First heat of. First heat of. First heat of the women's 4x100 medley relay. For us then, swimmers, or teams rather, are as follows. Watford goes in lane 3. The City of Peterborough B are in 4 and Thurrock are in 5. City of Peterborough B leading by some considerable margin at the moment. Lily Davis is in the pool for them on the breaststroke leg currently. That lead is about 5 seconds between City of Peterborough B in 4 and Watford in 3. So it would seem very much that the City of Peterborough not only want to win this first heat, they also want to see if they can put their B team in this first heat into contention for a medal. Of course, if a swimmer in the first heat swims faster, or a team, sorry, in the first heat swims faster than they do in the second heat, then that team will, of course, be awarded the medals. We treat the final heat as if it's a final, but really, it is just the fastest heat. City of Peterborough B now almost half a length, of course a full length of a standard pool in front of Watford at the moment. And that is some margin to be winning by. The water almost goes still in between the City of Peterborough and Watford. "15 meters remaining of this butterfly leg for the City of Peterborough B. And they're putting everything they can into achieving the fastest time possible here. Onto the freestyle leg we go for Cops B. Maya Shackle for Watford. Fly leg puts them second and continues to put them second. And of course, let's not rule out Thurrock, currently in lane 5. But a lot of water between these swimmers on this first heat of the 4x100 medley relay. It has been Cops B from the start. As soon as they dove in, they seemed to be pushing ahead. And there's going to be no difference here. 20 meters remain for Charlotte Shaw of the City of Peterborough B team. Into the wall go Cops B to take the first heat in 4:42.04. Fantastic swimming from Cops B. And then Watford in second. And Thurrock in third. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams for our next event. This is the girls' 14-16 years, 400 meters medley relay. In lane 1, Hatfield. In lane 2, the City of Peterborough A. In lane 3, Norwich Swan. In lane 4, Basildon Phoenix A. In lane 5, Basildon and Phoenix B. In lane 6, the City of Cambridge. And in lane 7, the City of Norwich. This is the women's 14-16 years, 400 meters medley relay. Away we go then with the penultimate event of the evening. The women's 4x100 meters medley relay in the 14 to 16 years category. Norwich Swan currently leading the way in lane 3 on the backstroke leg. That's Amara Addison swimming for them. Charlotte Smith is swimming in lane 1 for Hatfield. It is Norwich Swan over first, and by a second or more actually. But here come Basildon and Phoenix in lane 4. Olivia Cooper is swimming the breaststroke for them. Daisy Mixer is swimming it in lane 3 for Norwich Swan, and these two swimmers come side by side as they turn at the 50-meter turn end. It is still Norwich Swan in the lead, 142.75. Still puts them a considerable margin ahead of Basildon. However, the gap is closing. Very much closing. 25 meters to go of this breaststroke leg, and Daisy Mixer from Norwich Swan is doing everything she can to maintain the lead that she was given by her teammates on the backstroke, but I'm not sure that they are going to be first to the wall here. This halfway point, I do not think Norwich Swan are going to touch first. 5 meters left of the breaststroke. It is Basildon and Phoenix in the lead now by about half a second on Norwich Swan, and it seems that the medals are going to come from one of those two clubs, but which way round will it go? And oh look, here is Sky Carter in the water, swimming only in the 15 years age group, and yet swimming in the 14-16 years medley relay. Of course, my point there that these clubs could just put all 16-year-olds in this relay, but sometimes the 15-year-olds swim quicker. And that certainly seems to be the case here. 20 meters left of this fly leg, and Sky Carter for Basildon is flying here on the butterfly. Into the last 5 before we go to the final takeover. Basildon with a solid lead now of approximately 2 seconds. And I think now, ladies and gents, there is no stopping Basildon and Phoenix in terms of who is going to get the gold medal here. Mia Lowe is in the water for Basildon, and she looks set on taking this gold medal home for the Essex club. Norwich Swan are going to do anything they can in this last 30 meters or so, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Also, there's a lot of noise going on in this pool, because in lane 6 you have the city of Cambridge. In lane 7 you have the city of Norwich, and they are fighting it out down this home stretch to see who is in with a chance of taking the bronze medals as well. Into the 5-meter flags comes Basildon and Phoenix to take yet another relay gold medal. The silver is going to come from Norwich Swan, but where is this bronze medal going to get? It is the city of Cambridge that take it. Absolutely fascinating race once again. Basildon and Phoenix take home the golds. The silver in the end there came from Norwich Swan, and the bronze from the city of Cambridge. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the teams for our final event. This is the women's 17 years and over 4x100 meters medley relay fastest heat. In lane 3, the city of Cambridge. In lane 4, the city of Norwich. In lane 5, Hatfield. And in lane 6, the city of Peterborough. This is the women's 17 years and over 4x100 meters medley relay. And on to the final event here of the day, the first day of the Swim England East Region Championships 2022. What a pleasure it has been to be here, to be back racing in the East Region, to have a long course championships happening here at Sports Park in Norwich. Absolutely fantastic to be back racing, and racing at a significant level in a significant way here as well. Plenty more action to come over the next 2 days too. You don't want to miss a thing. Make sure you're here in a very loud Norwich Sports Park, or otherwise join us on YouTube for all of the action from the comfort of your own home. Meanwhile, in the pool, the City of Peterborough are over first in this final heat of the 17 years and over 4x100 metres medley relay. And once again, it feels like a repeat all over again. The City of Peterborough versus the City of Cambridge. Approaching halfway now, and it looks like the City of Cambridge have started to take a lead. Georgia Maggs is swimming the breaststroke leg for them. But the City of Norwich doing well in lane 4 also. That's Molly Monk swimming the breaststroke. And in fact, Molly Monk has pulled City of Norwich into the lead now, as we come to turn for halfway onto the butterfly leg. It is Norwich over first. City of Cambridge over second. Hatfield over third, and the City of Peterborough currently sitting at the back end of this relay. Sasha Thomas is now in the water for the City of Norwich. And Ellie O'Keefe doing everything she can to chase her down. And don't rule out Sarah Kalaska of Hatfield in 5. She's going to try and bring herself, she is in medal contention, absolutely set to get a bronze medal as things stand, but could she make that a silver? Approaching the final turn now. Sasha Thomas is over first in 3:24.22. Ellie O'Keefe is over second. Sarah Kalaska over third. And of course that is City of Norwich in the middle, City of Cambridge on the top side, and Hatfield across the bottom. Paralympic gold medalist Jessica Jane Applegate in the middle of the pool here. And the City of Cambridge are doing everything they can to chase her down, and Hatfield are doing everything they can to chase down the City of Cambridge. Could we see an upset here in the final 25 metres or so? I'm not sure that we can, but we will watch and find out. 15 metres remain now for Jessica Jane Applegate of the City of Norwich. Is she going to take the gold medals home for the City of Norwich? I think she absolutely is, without any trouble at all in the end there. City of Norwich take the gold medals in 4:23.98. It was close in the end, with the City of Cambridge almost losing the silvers to Hatfield, but they retain them. The bronze comes from Hatfield. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes day number 1 of the Swim England East Region Long Course Championships 2022. Thank you ever so much to all of the officials, volunteers, helpers, etc. who have put today together. We hope all of you come back and join us tomorrow. Officials, you may now leave the poolside. Thank you for your contribution as always. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for an 8 a.m. warm-up here at Sports Park. See you all soon.